He never lost a single battle in his life, not one. So why, right now, is the most powerful man in the world crying like a child? Let's back up. Because this doesn't start with tears. It starts with a horse nobody could ride. Every rider who tried ended up in the dirt, or worse, declared untamable, unsellable. Except one person in that courtyard noticed something everyone else had missed. A 12-year-old boy. He'd seen it. The horse wasn't wild. It was terrified, spooked by its own shadow, stretching out in front of it on the ground. So he did something strange. He turned the horse to face the sun. No shadow, no fear, no fight. That horse that had beaten grown men let a boy ride it. His father, watching, said something the boy would remember for the rest of his life. "Son, find a kingdom big enough for you. Macedon isn't going to be enough." He was right, just not in the way anyone expected. Years later, a different test. Not a horse this time, a knot. An ancient wooden cart, tied to its post by a knot so tangled nobody had undone it in generations. And a rumor attached to it. Whoever undoes the knot rules all of Asia. Dozens had tried, all had failed. He walked up, studied it for a moment. Everyone expected patient fingers, careful loops, hours of work. Instead, steel. One motion. The knot fell apart in pieces on the ground. Some said he'd cheated, missed the point completely. But within a decade, the prophecy came true anyway, every inch of it. Which raises an uncomfortable question. Was the knot ever really about patience, or about being the one person self-aware enough to stop playing by everyone else's rules? Keep that in mind. Now, back to where we started. He has everything. An empire stretching further than any map of his time could accurately draw. Armies that never lose. Cities named after him, still rising as he speaks, standing now at the edge of the known world. A philosopher traveling with him mentions something almost offhand, that by some calculations, there isn't just one world out there. There might be countless others. And the man who tamed the untamable horse, who solved the unsolvable knot, who never once lost a battle, breaks down in tears. Not from fear, not exhaustion. For the first time in his life, there's an enough he'll never reach. The boy who turned a horse to face the sun, so it would stop fearing its own shadow, grown into a man who just found a shadow he couldn't turn away from. He'd spend the rest of his short life chasing that horizon. He never got close, dead within a few years, still marching, still short. What breaks a man who never loses? Not an enemy, not a knot. Just something bigger than even he could be. But here's what's strange. 200 years before him, another king faced the exact opposite problem. Not too small a world, but an empire so big he could barely hold it together. And how he handled it looks almost nothing like this story. That's next.